预备，走。走 turn to left. 走 turn to right. 走 back to center. And relax for now. In this movement, we focus on the shoulder part. If you have some type of inflammation or shoulder pain, this movement is very important. And in this movement is also one focus point, how much oxygen you're using for the movement. Because during the movement, you will probably feel pain or burning like fire. All this type of stuff is possible if your body has oxygen deficiency during certain positions. What we try to achieve is that your qi and oxygen becomes very efficient by focusing on the harmony between yin and yang, so the tension and relaxation. So how should we start? The straight position is number one in this movement, like I explained in the first episode in this Duan series. And from the straight movement, it is very important to understand the position of the shoulder. So when you are standing straight, yes, your shoulder naturally falls down. And when this happens, the shoulder part here, yeah, should be slightly curved. But you're also feeling, when you push the shoulder forward too much, you feel that it becomes hard here, see, over the shoulder. And the opposite happens. When you push the shoulder backward too much, you have more tension here, below the shoulder. So by finding the correct position, the shoulder part can truly relax. And you shouldn't overthink too much. Try again to find your straight position, and then try to don't control the shoulder at all, and let the shoulder simply hang in your bone structure. So it should be similar like the Chinese saying that the spine and everything hangs on a rope from heaven. So by this hanging feeling, you become very power efficient because you don't use unnecessary tension during the movement. And this way you are saving oxygen, and you will have much more easier time now in this exercise. So try to find your shoulder position. To figure out how, try to feel your shoulders if they're hard, or below the shoulders if there is any tension. And if there still is, then it's probably a block, and we should try the movement. During the movement, the shoulder will become very elastic, and you learn to relax your shoulder properly. Maybe try it 2 or 3 times each week. You will see much improvement in your shoulder. So now let me explain the movement. When we are here, the hands are at the same position, at the same high position of your shoulder. And what you should try not to is to overstretch the elbow. When you do that, you have unnecessary tension in the arms. Try to relax everything. The elbow naturally looks to the ground, and try to relax your shoulder. Often when I see the students, I see that they are raising the shoulder. This way you cramp up too much and the movement becomes uneasy. Relax your shoulder, let it fall down. Please, can you show the hand movement once? Hold the hands like this, yes. And here, shoulder push down, relax this. Yeah. And the shoulder are in straight position. Yes, very good. Yeah. It can be, if you have block in the neck, that you have a hard time to relax the shoulder. Simply try to relax it. Oh, now it's much better, yes. Take your time, find the relaxation point in your shoulder and simply let go. And if it's painful, try to hold the position. Yes, the hip is in, very good. And here, the hand wrist, this point, is also very important during the movement. When you block it, the circulation cannot go through. And always when we block the circulation, we again need to use unnecessary oxygen. So try to open your hand wrist joint, try to open your elbow joint, and try to open the shoulder joint and relax everything as much as possible. There is no unnecessary tension. Only hold the hands at the same height in place. So traditionally we do this turning along the spine 3 times each side. Again, the same principle applies like the first movement. The spine don't move. And often I see the problem that students try to curve the body. Yeah? Don't stick the lower back out or don't try to curve the spine in any way. Try to keep the hip and the shoulder always the same level of height and keep the knee straight as possible and turn. Yeah? The turning point remains the same. Don't shift your gravity center from right to left. Always keep it equally between both feet. When we finish this 3 times, we go back to the center and turn the hand again, like this. Yeah. This way, we open a different energy channel where the circulation should go through. You will feel that it will feel very different than before, okay? And maybe when you do that, you will probably feel some type of conflict because you're feeling, oh, I have to do this all over again. It is very good when you do this movement that you try to accept your uncomfortable situation. Because it's burning like fire, it's very important that you remain calm with your breathing. The second you change the breathing rhythm, you will stress your body even more and have much more conflict. So in this exercise, the physical and mental conflict is a main focus point. Try to see it as a challenge and try to accept your situation. Try to feel comfortable with the pain, with the fire, because this is something that will become softer during the time. And when you become softer, the movement is much more comfortable. But don't understand it wrong. The movement is always very challenging and very specific on this region and on this part. So you won't feel like, oh, the hands are flowing or something, okay? Try to focus on the breathing, your position, and don't add any tension during the movement. So after this, we turn the body 3 times again. And when we finish, we're going back to the center. And then the hands fall down, but the fingers stay up. And this way, we have the same principle like in the other forms again. Because the hand push upward and the shoulder push downward, we have 2 sides for the stretching. And this way, we are stretching the energy lines in the arm, and we are also stretching the shoulders that we are previously trying to bring through all the qi. And because of the stretching, you will feel that the shoulder will open, and maybe you're feeling relief after this movement. So try to push the finger up as much as possible to open and stretch the hand wrist, and also push down the shoulder as much as possible to relieve and stretch the shoulder joint. Okay, and we keep this tension, and then we turn again on the spine without shifting around 3 times traditionally. And when we finish, we let go of the tension, the shoulder and the hand wrist, and go back to the center in our basic position. 预备，走。 So, turn to the left. Always look with the head to the outer hand. This way you're also stretching the neck. So, turn as much as possible and keep the knee straight and not moving. The focus point should not shift around. Try to relax your shoulder. So, shoulder relax. So, 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 go back to center and now turn the hands around and we go again. So, so, keep spine straight. So, 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 back to the center. And now push finger up, slowly go down. First breathe in slowly. Breathe out and now push down the shoulders. Keep the tension. Finger up, shoulder down. And with this tension we now turn. So, to the left. So, the rotation point is not moving. So, 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 back to the center. Relax shoulder, relax hand wrists, and back to basic position.